What's going on, y'all? So, of course, unless you were hiding under a freaking rock, you probably realized that someone obviously spilled coffee on the server this morning or today, and PSO2 Day was not active for probably about 12 hours longer than it should have been. So, it kind of pretty much kicked in right around the still reset. But nonetheless, it's active now, so all is good to go. But first, be sure to like and subscribe. It helps out tremendously. Thank you very much. So we do have an RDR boost going on now. Finally, it's coming to effect. Remember that this is February, and it follows the same format of what we had at the beginning of the month, which means that we have a whole week of these boosts. So as you can see here, as we dive right in, and we zoom this in for you, make sure that y'all can read it. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all got bad eyesight and stuff, so gotta make sure that things are legible for you. You know what I'm saying? But at any rate, we're down here at part 2. Now, as you can see, this was supposed to start at this time, but obviously it did not start at that time. It started like 12 hours after that. But it is what it is. It lasts until the 4th next week, maintenance of March. So you have a whole week to really dive into this. Remember, per usual, you're going to get your RDR boost 200 there. Of course, some EXP earned, but of course, premium users are going to get an additional RDR 100, so 300, and then you can stack on a 100 on top of that. That's 400. You can stack on a tri boost, stack on some rapid fritters, stack on all of it. And then of course you get the drop item preset skill rate, which is obviously the biggest one, the big thing. Drop preset skill rate is always the hugest thing there, and you definitely want to take advantage of it. Then of course you got all these little gifts that you get while you log in, which you'll find in your system tray as you go to get campaign items. These were actually on time. These came in actually at the correct time, but the PSO2 Day didn't start at the correct time. Nonetheless, this would be a good time to be doing your Lucille runs if you're looking to upgrade to your armor. So if you're looking to get the Extivents 3s, as you can see here, the Extivents 3s, then this would be a good time because that number can fluctuate within Lucille. So having this extra added RDR is going to pretty much kind of guarantee that you get 3 per run versus getting less than that, 2 or even 1. Of course, this requires you completing the run. Remember, Lucille is affected by if you can complete it or not. So if you're not killing the boss, you're not getting all the drops. That's how that one works. That's why we love Lucille. But nonetheless, this will be a great time to really dive into that while you have this RDR boost and knock out your armors. You have a whole week with this boost, so you can easily space it out, and it will be much more efficient running Lucille with this RDR boost going. So it guarantees that you get a higher amount than you otherwise would on average. And then a friendly reminder, remember Lucille always is going to change per day on the buffs that you have in here. So just make sure that you're always looking at the left part of the screen to see what the boosts are. So that way you're aware of what's happening and going on here. As you can see, like for instance today, I'm just in here to show you, I'm not actually running it. As you can see in here today is PA technique potency up, PP recovery every 20 successful attacks, max PvP HP recovery amount, damage resistance, and then the star is regular automatic additional attacks. So on this one, for example, you look at the ones that make the most sense in defeating the boss. Remember, in a normal Lucille run, it's going to be 6 minutes on this main map and then 2 minutes for the boss. Now I'm solo right now, so it's 10 minutes on the main map and 2 minutes for the boss. You want to focus on the ones that make sense. So like for this one, it would be PA, both of these PAs. It'd be 1 and 2. And then obviously the star always comes first, regardless. Star always comes first. And then for this one, it would be 1 and 2. And then probably 3. And then 3, 4, and 5 could really be done in any way. But 1 and 2 are the most relevant ones. So I did want to hop in here and make sure that y'all understand that, so that way you're aware of what you're doing, because some of y'all might be newer to Lucille. Some of y'all may not understand that these things change every day, so you need to look at it so that way you know which ones to prioritize. Okay, this will also probably be a good time to maybe, if you want to opt to farm dex base or something like that, there's probably going to be people out farming dex base as well. So if you need to make some Meseta or something of the sort, then that's also an option as well during this week, because there tends to be people out there and there's any type of boost going on. There's people out there regardless. But of course, everyone's really going to be prioritizing Lucille. And remember, Lucille is also going to drop camos and things of the sort, so RDR boost is good for that as well. But nonetheless, I figured I'd just let y'all know, let y'all make sure that y'all are aware of what's happening and what's going on, and that you do have an entire week to capitalize on this RDR boost. So make sure that you do, so that way everything's going to come easier for you here because you have this boost going on, and so everything will be much more efficient instead of what it would normally be without this boost that you get for free. And you're right, happy hunting. Be sure to like and subscribe. Comment down below. Let me know what you think. I'll see you on the next one. Much love. Holla.
Spike content.